Hey, good morning. Ed Drost here. And look, today we're talking about 3 proactive wellness, our cellular absorption and bioavailability study. So, 3 is not only third party tested, but Dr. Dan Gubler took our product line and had a third party do a clinical study on the cellular absorption rate and also the bioavailability. So, who's Dr. Dan? Dr. Dan Gubler, PhD, Chief Science Officer at 3 Proactive Wellness, and 15 years of cellular absorption formulation experience, formulated over 70 nutritional supplements, 16 patents granted or pending, Caltech trained, PhD in organic chemistry, health influencer. He now has over 100,000 TikTok followers. We're going to have to upgrade this slide. And he's a top 50 podcaster, has a fantastic Instagram account about health, and an all-around super guy. I was very fortunate. I've met Dr. Dan Gubler with my business partner, Wes Wyatt. We were out in Anaheim, and Dr. Dan, he'll answer your questions, just a down-to-earth super guy, nice, and he takes the complex and simplifies it. That's what Dr. Dan does best. And so without any further ado, we're going to let Dr. Dan talk about our bioavailability and cellular absorption clinical study.
Let's talk about some of the clinical studies that we've ran, because it's not enough to just say our products work, or we hope they work, or we think they work, or we pray that they'll work. We run clinical studies. For us, it's about the science. You have to show, don't tell me, show me. It's not up for debate. That's what I love about science. It's not up for debate, or, we can rationalize or, theologize. It's hardcore. It's black or white. And so we wanted to make sure that our products are bioavailable, because we have 11 different cellular absorption technologies. And so what we did is we collaborated with a group called Wasatch Scientific. They're based out of Utah. What they do is they run clinical studies for pharmaceutical companies. And one of the things that they do is they test absorption and bioavailability of pharmaceutical drugs. So we asked their lab director, would you be willing, the same bioavailability and absorption study you run on pharmaceutical drugs, would you run those on our 6 products? And they said yes, and they ran the study. And the way it works is you form a cell membrane, and you're actually able to do this in a plate, a 96 well plate, and you form these cell membranes. And it takes about 2 weeks for these cell membranes to form. But the way that you do it, the cell membrane is actually more organized and more structurally functional than cells in the body. You're actually able to make them super high integrity and super tight. They're called tight junctions. You're actually able to make them really, really nice. And then what you do is you put a molecule on the top, and then you see how much of that molecule comes out on the bottom, right? So if I put 100 molecules on the top and only 4 come out on the bottom, well, then that product is 4% bioavailable, where the cellular absorption is 4%. And with our products, you see here, this is the bioavailability percent absorption for each of our products. But to understand this, you need to look to the far right, and you see organic control. And what you see there, that's curcumin. We use that as our benchmark molecule because curcumin is used in many supplements. And the bioavailability of curcumin, its structure, its function, who it is, what it does, is very similar to all the other molecules that we put in supplements. And when we tested it, the bioavailability, the absorption of curcumin is 10%. And then we tested our products alongside. So curcumin was the control. And you see our products go anywhere from Revive at 30% to Eternel, 95% bioavailable. Look at that. Purify, 88%. Collagen, 73%. Vitality and Immune, the same at 44%. Well, people might say, wow, look at Revive. That's not very good. Yeah, why are you showing that? Yeah. Well, no. Actually, it's all about comparing it to the control. So when you look at the control, Revive is 3 times more absorbable than normal nutritional supplements. Eternel, 9.5 times. And with our cellular absorption technologies that we're developing, we're always going to get better and better and better at making sure that everything in our formulations is highly bioavailable. Now, other companies say, well, our products are bioavailable. You know what I say? Okay, show me. Show me the data. And a lot of them, they can't show the data. They might have bioavailability on one ingredient, but there's 15 ingredients in your formula. Okay, show me the data on the formula that has all the ingredients. And they don't. But here at 3, we have this study. We have bioavailability absorption data on all of our finished formulas. And you can find this in the back office. You can pull it up. You can read it. You can send it to people. You could share it, showing that our products are highly bioavailable. Okay, so we ran a clinical study recently that just was so exciting. And it really sets the stage. What I'm about to show you, there is no other supplement company on the planet that is able to do this. They don't have the data to do what we're doing here with our products. And so I want to play a video for you that introduces this.
Every second, your genes are on the brink of chaos. More than 20,000 genes in your body are acting as switches, turning on and off constantly, each and every day using epigenetics, which tells things when to move, where to go, and what to make. They are designed to run perfectly, but factors such as pollutants, stress, processed foods, poor sleep habits, and lack of exercise have allowed your body's epigenetics to stop functioning optimally, causing you discomfort, lack of drive, and other more detrimental consequences. One way to help this is by being proactive and taking charge of your genes to promote and maintain the epigenetics within your own body. At 3, we have designed and demonstrated that our products can do just that.
My friends, this is a really exciting time in our company where we have shown that our products can help to regulate epigenetics in the body. Now, let me quickly explain. In our body, we have genes. We've heard of genes, not the things that we wear, but G-E-N-E-S, genes. There's 20,000 of them in the body. And these genes are chemical switches that turn on and off all the processes in the body. And the turning on and off of those switches to improve human health is called epigenetics. Another way to think about it is when you go to a symphony and you see the orchestra play, you notice there's the conductor. Everybody's just kind of messing around on their instrument. They're tuning it. They're getting ready. And then the conductor, he walks out. And the people in the orchestra are paying attention to the conductor. And then the conductor steps up onto the stool and onto the stand, and they get ready. And then he puts his hands out like this, and then they get really ready. And then they start playing, right? The conductor's leading them. And sometimes just the piccolos are playing, and sometimes just the percussion, sometimes just the strings. Sometimes everybody's playing, and it's this beautiful ebb and flow, soft and loud and everywhere in between. And it's beautiful. It sounds amazing. Well, genes control all the instruments of the body to make harmony. And that's epigenetics. Well, what would happen if during the middle of the orchestra, during the middle of the symphony, you took the conductor and you pulled the conductor away and put the conductor in a closet, closed the door and locked it? What would happen to the orchestra? It'd be chaos, right? Maybe someone would try to lead the trombone. What a trombone player would get up and, okay, guys, let's try to do this, but it wouldn't sound the same. Dysfunction would happen. Chaos would happen. And that's what happens in the body due to lifestyle factors. The genes are just not functioning. The epigenetics are not in balance like they should. A lot of the conductors are squirreled away in closets. And so what we've found is that our products help to unlock the doors of some of these closets where the conductors are, and we're able to send them back out onto the stage so that they could lead their orchestras again, and beauty and harmony is restored. And so what we did is we looked at several genes, chemical switches that are vital for human health. And we tested 4 products. We tested Vitalite, Revive, Collagen, and Eternal. Immune and Purify we didn't, because those are working through different mechanisms. So we tested 4 of our products, and we looked at several genes. BDNF. BDNF is a powerful gene that regulates brain health, cognitive function, processing, memory recall. are all controlled by this BDNF gene. And you want BDNF to be upregulated. You want it to be turned on. Some genes you want off, other genes you want on. And what we found, BDNF, Vitalite 840% increase. Collagen 570, Revive 430. So one of the cool things that this experiment, this clinical study has shown us is that if we want to improve brain health, we have 3 products that do already. We don't need to develop a new brain health product. Vitalite, Collagen, and Revive improve brain health. Now, there's another gene, IL-6, really important for inflammation. You want IL-6 to be down regulated. And man, this result, when I saw this, I couldn't believe it. Eternal down regulates this gene 1,250%. This is insane. This is crazy. When our third-party collaborator, Trinity Bioactives of New Zealand, when they ran this study, I said, I don't believe this number. They're like, we did it 3 times. I said, let's do it again. And they did it again. Still came out minus 1,250. Revive, Vitalite, they also turned down inflammation in the body to support a healthy inflammatory status in the body. NF-kappa B, also responsible for supporting healthy inflammatory status in the body. And look at this, all 4 of our products. Eternal, minus 345. Revive, as you would expect, minus 200, all down regulating this gene to support healthy inflammatory status in the body. PPAR alpha is a great gene when it comes to energy production. ATP is the energy currency of the body, and PPAR alpha is the gene that turns on, that produces ATP. So you want this gene to be up-regulated. Look at this. Revive, Eternal, Vitalite, Collagen. They all upregulate this gene. GLP-1. GLP-1's huge nowadays, right? We've all heard of the big rage right now is Ozempic, semaglutide, tirzepatide. These pharmaceuticals that regulate glucose and insulin. GLP-1 is responsible for insulin production, glucose regulation, and it helps to support a healthy weight. And the way those drugs work is by turning on GLP-1. And what you can see here is that Vitalite and Revive upregulate GLP-1 in normal and natural ways, not through reactive wellness, but proactive wellness. Isn't that cool? So if you want to support a healthy weight, these are 2 products. You should take all 6 of our products, but these 2 are working through a known mechanism, GLP-1, to support healthy weight. NRF1 is responsible for maintaining energy in the body. You want NRF1 to be upregulated. There are companies, supplement companies, talking about NRF1 and NRF2. Well, Revive and Vitalite, again, they upregulate NRF1. SOD1 helps with antioxidant function. You want it turned on. All of our products upregulate SOD1. So this study you can find in the back office, and actually it's really exciting. Right now we are writing a peer-reviewed manuscript that we're going to send to a journal for inclusion. So this data will be in the peer-reviewed scientific literature. So we're really excited for that. And that's happening right now as we speak. But you can find this study in the back office where it says exactly what we did, the results that were obtained, and you can read it, share it, and it's powerful. Like I said, on the Scientific Advisory Board, Dr. Schneider is our chair, and I love him, and I'm grateful for his leadership. And he gave all the members a challenge a couple months ago, saying, go out and look at all the supplement companies, read all the scientific literature, read thousands of pages, and see if you can find any other company that has epigenetic data showing that their products are effective, that they support human health by maintaining healthy epigenetic status in the body, by supporting epigenetics. They couldn't find it. I couldn't find it. So we are unique. We stand alone in this area. We're pioneers in epigenetics and proactive wellness. So you should be really proud of what we're doing because it's powerful and it's unique. And everybody in the world, they need what we have because of this. So in conclusion, I hope that I've shown you that our products, we provide this proactive wellness system, a program that can help us to live healthy, happy, peaceful, that all 6 of these products, that they fill a need, a really strong need to support human health so that we can live proactively and not wait until something happens and then try to scramble reactively to try to make it okay. anyways, I'm grateful that I've been with you tonight. I hope you've had fun. This has been fun, man. We've looked at beautiful molecules. We've talked about fantastic, cool science. We've shown clinical studies, and I think that we've shown that what we're doing here at 3 is special. It's powerful, and I'm so grateful that you've joined us. I am excited to continue to link arm in arm with you as we move forward to make the world a better place and change human health.
Hey, so that was Dr. Dan. Not only did he talk about the cellular absorption and bioavailability studies, but he also talked about our epigenetic study, which is very, very powerful. If you heard how our product line will turn on and off genes, some of you want to down regulate, some of you want to up regulate. So again, Ed Drost here, the 3 entrepreneurial and wellness movement. Go to temovement.com. Listed below, look, below I have a PDF. I have the PDF of the study for bioavailability and cellular absorption. I also have the PDF for the epigenetic study. I also have, if you'd like to purchase some of our products, we have, like I said, fantastic products. Give them a try. If you'd like to become a 3 brand ambassador, look, we're all about people, platform, and purpose. So if you like to create a new purpose, if you want to do something different in your life, lead a life of purpose, I started back in February with 3 Wellness, and didn't even know the name of the company at the time, but I just believed in what was happening. I needed to believe in it. Like you said, my friend Gilbert Anderson says, back in February, if I was a house, I'd be condemned. And as a real estate appraiser, that's not good. But I let my health go to just I was going in the wrong direction. So I made a decision. I got involved with 3 Wellness, and it's been a fabulous process. I just finished running a 5K, and also what has happened. It's all about, they say your health is your wealth. So when you hit my age, you realize, hey, you make a decision. Are you going to go this way or that way? So I made a decision to go the opposite direction of where I was going. And it's all about physical wealth, financial wealth, and spiritual wealth. So we have a company that incorporates all 3. We got a great bunch of people working together, creating a movement. And that's what we're all about here. And you can see, just listen to Dr. Dan, you understand where he's coming from. He believes in what we're doing. Not only does he believe in it, but he's doing clinical studies to prove that what we're doing is the right way to go. So again, Ed Drost here at 3, a brand ambassador for 3 Proactive Wellness. Love to connect. You can check out all the links below. Look me up on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok, so whatever. And as always, have a fantastic day. Thanks for stopping by. And I'm glad we had this chance to talk about cellular absorption, bioavailability, and epigenetics.